is Anita Stone with VideoFitnessCoach. I'm here with my son Mark, who's going to be my helper today, and we're going to answer the question that I've gotten several times in my aerobics classes over the years. When I talk about having a protein shake for breakfast, I always have members come up to me after class and say, "What type of a protein shake are you talking about?" And so I'll tell you a little bit of the history and how I figured out how to make these protein shakes and what you can use to make yours. In the old days, about 10 years ago, we would go into GNC or a local health food store and ask for protein powder, and that protein powder kind of evolved into meal replacement drinks and that type of thing. But basically what we're looking for is a powdered product that's just usually milk or egg protein that has been dehydrated down to a powder, and we can mix it in our blender with water and ice. And in the old days, we would walk in and the shelf that held all of the varieties of protein powders that they had would be about this wide. You had your choice of about maybe 6 if you were at a good health food store. Well, these days there's whole stores, you know, or at least whole aisles that are packed with protein powders. And when you walk in, I can understand you don't know what to buy. And so I'm going to show you a product that I have found now that these are so common that you can buy them at Walmart. And this is one of the least expensive brands that I've found, and they carry it at Walmart. And it is a good product. It's a 100% whey protein product, and it's called Body Fortress. And in 1 scoop of this protein powder, Mark, would you like to put that in the blender? We get 110 calories and 23 grams of protein. And so how far can you go on 110 calories? Well, that's not a breakfast, right? And so we need more than 1. I would typically put 2 or maybe 3, depending on what I'm doing that day. And in this protein, we have very little fat. It's only 1.5 grams of fat per serving, and very few carbs, only 1 gram of carbs per serving. Now, with only 1 gram of carbs, you're not going to get a very sweet drink. It's okay though. This is the vanilla, and I do like the chocolate a lot better. I buy the vanilla because sometimes I want to put something in with the vanilla that doesn't go with chocolate. And so I'll give you some ideas of some things that you can put in with this drink. These are frozen blueberries that I get at Walmart. You can also get frozen strawberries. I like strawberries. Okay, Mark, put a few of those in there. Normally I start the blender before I put the blueberries in, so we'll go ahead and do it that way. Okay, Mark, press go. Press blend. I didn't have the lid totally on. Okay, there we go. In one of my old houses a few years ago when we moved, there were still spots of chocolate protein shake on the ceiling when we moved because I had exploded the blender so many times. So normally I'll put the powder in real quickly and just hit blend, and then I'll put the fruit in. Now if you want to, you can put in some crushed ice, and so a little crushed ice. And it's done. And I'm talking as I'm doing this, so of course this is taking me a couple of minutes to do it, but let me tell you, when you do this at home, you can literally make this breakfast in 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. Now I know that you don't want this big tub of protein on your kitchen counter. This is what I put mine in. I take my cookie jar, which doesn't have cookies in it, has powdered protein drink in it, And I put my protein drink in there with the scoop, and then it's very easy. It's right by the blender. It's easy to get to. You can also put some yogurts in your drink. This is a good way to get yogurt. It's a good way to get some cottage cheese in your diet if you want to put some fat-free cottage cheese in there. Be sure and blend the cottage cheese first before you put in the protein. You'll need to do that. And then what I do is I put it in these Tupperware cups, and I like these because I can take them with me to the gym and they close and they do not leak. And so I can throw this literally in my workout bag sideways and it's not going to leak. It's going to stay closed. Now here's an idea for you to save some time. I have more than one of these cups. I've got 3 of them. And if you make your protein shake twice as thick as it normally would be, so in other words, put half, let me put it this way, put half as much water as you normally would and fill your cup up only halfway. Then throw this cup in the freezer. Then the next time you need to go to the gym, take out your protein shake, go over to the water faucet, turn on the hot water and fill it the rest of the way with hot water, put the lid back on and give it several shakes, give it just a little while, and it will thaw out the frozen protein shake in there, and you'll have a protein shake that's just frosty and kind of icy, and they're really good that way, and that can save you a lot of time. You can make 2 or 3 at a time and have them ready to go. Okay, Mark, do you want to take a drink of the blueberry protein shake? You don't want to take a drink? Mm-mm. Mommy will try it, okay? Good. Now you want to take a drink? Okay. He's not so much of a fan of blueberry. You like it? Is it okay? All right, tell everybody bye. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Go to VideoFitnessCoach.com to sign up for 15 Weeks to Fitness. And we also have Q&A calls on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. If you'd like to log in, then you can get the phone number for those calls, call in and ask questions, and learn a lot about fitness and weight loss. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.